first rule is wet your hair, wet the kid's hair. Your hair has to be wet. You can't detangle dry hair. You never want to comb dry hair when it's curly. And the next is always condition. Condition, condition. And always start, like, even if you're doing your daughter's hair for the morning for school, you have to start with wet hair before you put any product in it. Because if you don't, it's not going to work to detangle any of her hair. So the best rule, always use water. Water is the best thing for girls.
Okay, so this is Olivia's before we get started. She's been sick a couple days and her hair hasn't been combed in like 3 days. And I know that sounds horrible, but she's had a headache and I didn't want to pull on her hair because it just give her a headache. Olivia, put your head up. Okay, so this is her hair in the worst state. So this is her hair in like a really bad state. Okay, turn to the side so I can see your hair. Okay, now turn all the way around to the back. Let me see the back of your hair. It's like really matted and knotty. Look at all that. So I'm going to talk about a couple products and a couple brushes. And like, I have the cheapest stuff you can have in my bathroom right now. So you can detangle your own daughter's hair. Like if you have a daughter with hair, like mixed textured hair, this is a great video. If your daughter is walking around looking like this, I'm going to show you how to make her hair beautiful and silky and make her curls pop. Okay, first of all, before I get started detangling her hair, I like to get her hair wet. And we have a cup in the bathroom. So this is Olivia's cup. Go ahead and wet your hair. Make sure her hair is saturated in water. Put your head back, honey. Put your head back and just put your head in the water. While she's wetting your hair, I'm going to talk about a couple of products that I have over here. So I like to use the Suave conditioner for damaged and dry hair. I mean, this is amazing. And Olivia's hair has been, like, half her hair was cut a year and a half. I think it's been a year and a half. And her hair is way down her back, almost touching her butt when it's wet. It was all the way up to her, like, neck length, and now a year and a half it's almost down to her butt. So conditioning will take your daughter's hair a long way, or your own hair if you have curly hair. And when I'm detangling, this is the brush I like to use because it's holes in it and it doesn't mess up your brush. I think these are called paddle brushes, but this is the brush I like to use on a daily basis. I don't use combs or anything like that. Like I have a comb in here, let me see. I have a comb in here and I have the wide tooth. This is horrible, horrible, horrible for her hair. It does not detangle without hurting at all. So we don't use that. Okay, I'm just gonna get Olivia. I really don't need to be in this video. I like to get her hair completely wet. Put your head back a little bit. I mean like dripping wet. And I do not try to detangle it at this point. I use a generous amount of conditioner, and I mean I like put as much as I can in her hair, and I wait until all the conditioner is touching all of her hair before I even try to start detangling her hair. Can you scoot up like a couple inches? Okay. So I use, like I said, an enormous amount. And sometimes I have to lift her hair, spread it around. Make sure it's everywhere. And right now, I can feel her hair softening as I'm going along. Like whatever is in this conditioner, it's taking the dryness out immediately. And it's smoothing it as soon as I put it in. So that dryness is almost completely gone. Okay, so I had to switch cameras, and hopefully this one doesn't die. I'm not very good at charging my crap when I need to.
Okay, so she's been sitting here for a couple minutes now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this brush, which is perfect because you can get it wet, and like her hair, oh my gosh, it's so tangled. Turn around this way. Turn around this way. Okay, so I'm gonna start at the bottom and just brush all the way up to the top. And this is gonna take a couple minutes. Don't say that, okay? I'm trying to be very gentle. Can you scoot up this way, please? Because her hair is so long. So, can you get her? No, never mind. I try to separate it as good, like the best I can without hurting her head. And like I said, she's had a headache for a couple days, so I haven't brushed her hair or anything. Goodness. Okay, so I totally had to turn this off and then just keep going. Olivia, come on, turn around. So this whole section is detangled, the first section that I started with. So I can easily run my fingers through her hair. And this needs to be detangled on this side. So I'm going to go ahead and shoot just a little bit of footage of me detangling, but I won't have enough video to do that. So turn this way, please. And if you're just trying this for the first time, I'd leave a good 45 minutes if you're trying this for the first time. I wouldn't do this if you have somewhere to go and you want to detangle your daughter's hair. The best time to do it would be in the bathtub. So mostly what I do when I'm not making a video, I put conditioner in her hair and I let it sit. I'll put her hair in a bun on top of her head so the conditioner doesn't get wet. It's saturated in her hair, and I'll put a clip in there and I'll give her a bath, and then at the end I'll detangle it and then get the water out. And this doesn't even have shampoo. I'll show you when I add shampoo. Okay, I'm going to detangle this whole section and then I will go ahead and show you when I put the shampoo in. Please stop, come on. So I'm starting at the end again. And this is it's getting a lot better. Can you pick it up? Your hair is so long. Okay. And I just take my time basically. You have to have a lot of patience and a lot of time when their hair is that nasty, I'll say, because her hair is so tangled. Like with me detangling this side and the conditioner just sitting in her hair, like it hydrated it so much. It's so much easier to brush through. Okay, so this is Olivia's hair all detangled, and at this point is when I add shampoo in her hair. I'm going to try this with one hand. I'm going to use the coconut milk shampoo, and I just, let's see if you can see this, I'll just put a little bit, maybe like a quarter size, and I'll just massage it through her hair, just like this. Just massage it, and I don't zhuzh her hair too hard. I just rub it on, just like I'm rubbing on conditioner. And then I'll twist it all the way up. I don't have too much more time. And then just clip it and give her a bath and take it out when she's done. Okay, so I'm just gonna show how I get the shampoo out of Olivia's hair. First of all, it's already out. she had at least a good 10-15 minutes of her conditioner just in her hair. So put your head back and I'm going to show them how I do your hair. So I just have my kids put their head back and then I just pour water right down the back of their head and I let it go down their hair. And I don't have their hair all balled up and smushed around. I just keep it nice and straight. And then I just pour this down and have the water come out.
Hi, Mom.
Okay. I mean the shampoo come out.
Hi, Mom.
Okay, so I'm going to keep going with this video. At nighttime, I put what I do for my girl's hair is I turn this way. I detangle it and then I put it in braids. And I'll show you what I'm doing. I'm just going to put a little bit of mixed chicks in it. Just like a dime size. Go ahead and do that. And this is when I use my other brush, which is this one. Go ahead and I brush it out. And at this point it should be really detangled and perfect. And it shouldn't take long to brush through and get your daughter's hair set for the night. I don't leave their hair out unless I'm just lazy one night and just let them leave their hair out. And Olivia's been having headaches, so we've been leaving her hair out. So that's why it was a mess. Okay, turn this way. And tonight I am just going to put it in one braid so I can hurry up and show you. So I brush all of her hair to the side. So it's easy to sleep with. And it doesn't hurt her head or anything. I don't put ponytails in her hair. Oh, I thought you were picking your nose. I don't put ponytails in her hair like that. I just put it in a perfect braid. And then she just goes to bed. And I'll just show you that. Now make sure all her hair is perfectly brushed to the side or the braid won't do very well, won't hold very well. And make sure it's not tight too, so it'll hurt her head when she's trying to sleep. That's no good. Okay, so that's good enough right now. And just go ahead and braid it from the top all the way to the bottom. And this keeps her hair out of her face, and it keeps her hair nice and organized in the morning. I just unbraid it. Put a little bit of, well, first I spray it. I take her braid out, and then I spray it with water, with a water bottle. And then oh my gosh, I can't think right now. Okay, so I spray it, I put a little bit of something, and if it's not conditioner, it's mixed chicks. I'll put a little bit of that in her hair, and then I just style it, and it's really time efficient. It doesn't take a long time to get her hair combed in the morning. And sometimes, like a lot of days, she just wears her hair like this. Out at school, I'll undo it, brush it, get it detangled, and then put a little side ponytail, and that's her little hairstyle for the whole day at school. And it's nice and it looks pretty. It doesn't take very long to get done in the morning.